Yeah, someone's a bit desperate. Alright, so the first teaser trailer to Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice has been released, and what do you know, it's literally a day after fucking Star Wars teaser trailer was released. It's obviously just Warner Brothers and DC being like, come on, we need to get this, just get it out, get it out. Everyone is overshadowing us. Marvel's done it in the past, now Star Wars, just get it out. So yeah, they're a bit desperate, but in no ways does that mean that this is a bad trailer. It's not, it's pretty enjoyable, it looks pretty cool, it's a teaser for exactly what the movie is. It's Batman vs Superman, it's setting the tone of the movie, and that's exactly what this trailer does to perfect. So the trailer pretty much starts, and you see this statue of Superman just in the dark at night, and it's just standing there, and just like chilling all badass and stuff. Not as cool as the one out of Dark Knight Rises that Batman got, but still pretty cool. Because, you know, he saved Metropolis at the same time as destroying it, so he gets a statue. Why the hell not? So yeah, you see this statue going out, and then you get all these voiceovers from maybe reporters and different people in Parliament and government and shit, just talking about, you know, he's got this power, what do we do about it? You know, there's this conflict of, you know, should he help us, should he go home? You know, there's positive, there's negatives, there's cons, there's pros, there's people who want it, there's people who want it to piss off. All that sort of shit's going on, and then you zoom up on the statue, and like lights flash on, and then BAM! It says False God spray painted onto the statue, and then you hear a monologue, and you actually hear Lex Luthor. That's right, you hear Jesse Eisenberg. You don't see shit, but you hear Jesse Eisenberg, and he's just saying all these things, and his final thing is something like, now we know that gods will come from heaven, they come from the sky, or something like that. I can't remember, I'm not as in tune with this as I am Star Wars, so excuse me if I get the quotes wrong. But he says that, and even him saying it, I'm like, it's a 15-year-old kid talking shit about Superman. I don't get it. I don't get the whole Jesse Eisenberg thing. I really, really want Jesse Eisenberg to work. I just don't think he will. That picture came out of him, and he just looked bold, menacing face. Seriously, that's it. That's all he looked like. Moving on. So after Jesse Eisenberg has his little thing, you actually see Batman. That's right, you see Batflick. You see Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, and then eventually you'll see him as Batman, but you see him as Bruce Wayne just standing there, and you hear Jeremy Irons as Alfred doing this monologue. There's a lot of monologues in this trailer, I noticed. But he's doing this monologue about, you know, how good people, when they get desperate and they feel vulnerable and they feel uncertain and they feel like they can't do anything, and that's probably exactly how Batman feels. I mean, Superman has come into this world, and he's just this indestructible just thing, this alien that can just torch anything to the ground if he wanted. And what's Batman got to be thinking is like, hey, I'd be trying to help. I've got my gadgets and shit, but I'm trying to help, and this guy's got all the advantage. This shit's not fair. And then Jeremy Irons goes on and says, you know, that sort of shit turns good men cruel. And I'm thinking, what does it mean by cruel? That's the interesting thing. You could have gone turns them bad, which means, you know, Batman could rise up and be the guy that, you know, fights against Superman because he's turned bad, I guess you could say bad. And, you know, he doesn't agree well with Superman's agenda and stuff, but when he says cruel, does that mean Batman's going to, for the first bit of this movie, is just going to turn completely 180 and start, I don't know, bashing people to shit and just trying to find things? And I don't know, questions. Teaser trailers, that's exactly what you're supposed to give me. Good job. And then obviously we see the Comic-Con test footage from last year, which is just, you know, Ben Affleck in his like massive fucking hulking robot Batman outfit, and he just looks menacing as fuck with his glowing eyes, and he's got Superman floating above him being like, and then you hear Batman's voice being like, do you bleed? You will. And then bam! Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed the trailer. The Jesse Eisenberg thing's still out on it. I really hope it's gonna work. Ben Affleck, I am more than comfortable with him playing Batman at this point. He looks awesome, he sounds awesome. Henry Cavill, I was already on board with him after Man of Steel. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but I definitely enjoyed his portrayal of Superman. So I'm on board with that. In all, I'm really happy with this trailer. It's Batman versus Superman. The two biggest superheroes on the planet. No offense to Marvel, but the facts are Batman and Superman are probably the two most recognizable superheroes in the world. They're going to go head-to-head in a fight. This movie needs to be the biggest movie of 2016, and DC is really hoping it is. Because if it's not, then they've got a lot to worry about. Even with Civil War, this really needs to succeed, and I really hope it does, because it's Batman vs. fucking Superman. Anyway guys, that's all we've got time for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button straight down below. Comment down below, have you seen the teaser trailer? What did you think of it? What do you think of Batflick? What do you think of Jesse Eisenberg's voice? What do you think of the whole tone of the trailer? And of course guys, if you want to see more movie news, trailer reviews, and movie reviews in general, make sure you click right here and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.